Dr. G, what are some tips you could give students who are facing the pressures of school?
I really like the point that Dr. Alvarez made that when we give kids this information, they tend to use it for good. So I want us to remember that this idea of mental health days it's about recovery, but that is only one part of a plan for mental health and mental safety. The rest of that plan is around all the other things that you and I have talked about. I want to encourage parents to check in with kids about the red flags, ask the hard questions. Research is really clear. Nobody ever talked someone into suicide by asking them if they were considering suicide. When we only protect kids when we ask that question. You have to figure out if they're in danger so you know if you have the right professionals involved. And then also remember that nutrition and getting enough sleep and exercise, getting outdoors, spending time with people who are important to you as a person, all of those things help protect your mental health. And for parents who are worried about getting played by their kid who says, oh, for my mental wellness, I really don't think I can go to school 3 days this week. We can do some of the same things that we do when our kids say they don't feel well, but there aren't as many objective indicators like a fever or a cough. We can say, hey, listen, if you want to spend the day at home today, you would be with no devices at all, just resting and recovering. But if that sounds valuable to you, then let's try it. And that's often a really good litmus test to say, we're going to put this in place, or you can spend a few hours at home and then we'll see how you feel. And for parents who are able to stay at home with their child and bring them into school, that can also give you some really good indication. The last thing I want to mention is really just for parents. And that is, if you ever cancel plans for your own mental health, talk that through with your kids. Help them understand why you decided to step back from something so that you could be more well and ready to move on.
Mental hygiene, so important. You can't start too young. It's for our kids, it's for ourselves as well. Great stuff, Dr. G, as always. And thank you, Tim, for telling us how it's working in Illinois in your school district. Thanks again.
It was my pleasure.